A tale of dueling monuments in Eastham next.
CapeCast.
Alright, here's our Thanksgiving bonus extra on the Cape as we try to head up this path and figure out where this first encounter beach marker is here in Eastham. I mean, it's gorgeous up here. What a view! Big sunset over there, over the bay. Wind's kicking up an old path to nowhere. I don't think anyone ever comes up. Whoa! Here it is! On this spot, hostile Indians had their first encounter. December 8, 1620, old style. Hostile. Wow. According to the Eastham Historical Society, this marker, erected in 1920 and located on a knoll at the north end of First Encounter Beach, marks the location of the first encounter between the Pilgrims and Native Americans in 1620. While the Mayflower remained anchored in Provincetown Harbor, a party of Pilgrims explored along the Cape Cod Bay area. While camping in Eastham, they were surprised by Nauset Indians. Arrows flew and shots were fired, but no harm resulted. Now, this marker is somewhat hidden and forgotten. Most people are much more familiar with a marker erected in 2001 in the main parking lot of First Encounter Beach. That one tells a somewhat different story. Near this site, the Nauset tribe of the Wampanoag Nation, seeking to protect themselves and their culture, had their first encounter, 8 December 1620. We were surprised at the existence of the somewhat politically incorrect hostile Indians plaque. Special thanks to Eastham historian Bob Carlson for showing us where it was.
It almost seems like they want to steer all the tourists towards the more friendly to the Indians plaque. So this is a tough place to get up to.
Yeah, and it says right here on this spot, hostile Indians had their first encounter. So this plaque version has the natives being, somewhat, hey, let's,
warlike.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, bad guys.
And so maybe as time and enlightened thinking occurs, we end up with the one down in the parking lot, which is a little sort of lighter and more reasonable, I suppose.
Yeah, a lot lighter,
But there's something about this spot, though. We're up above, out looking at this incredible view of the sun sinking into a chilly Cape Cod Bay. It almost gives it a more real feeling than just the beach parking lot.
Oh, absolutely. And think of the view if the first encounter people came up here, and I'm sure they did, but you just have a view of the whole sweep of the coastline around the bay and a good view of Rock Harbor Inlet down there. If you publicize it, maybe a few more people will find their way up here.
It's certainly one of the hidden gems along Cape Cod's Thanksgiving Trail, vis-a-vis the Pilgrims and everything. And despite the language, hey, it's part of history. We can take that, learn from it, and maybe become better, more informed people as we move forward.
Absolutely.
And I say happy Thanksgiving to you, sir.
Well, same to you. Same to you, Eric.
CapeCast.